Hello Aquarius, how are you? Welcome to your love and general tarot card readings for February 2017. My name is Jane. My channel is International Tarot. Let's go ahead and get started with your love reading. Love reading for February 2017. Oh, and happy birthday, Aquarius. This is your month. Happy birthday. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, Six of Swords reversed here, Cups, Six of Wands reversed. Interesting to have the sixes here. Temperance and Hanged Man. Okay. And one thing, I know I just said it, but I just want you to know that you are watching my channel, International Tarot. My name is Jane. There's been a lot of tarot readers, including myself, having their work ripped off and placed on other people's stations. So if you aren't watching a channel called International Tarot, you're watching the wrong one from someone who is not me. So just wanted to let you guys know. Hope you're in the right place. It's an interesting card to have in the center. Your energy, the Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving. I often see earth energies and air energies as being somewhat opposite. Now, what I mean by opposite is in terms of movement, right? Air signs tend to be very quick, and Aquarius, you tend to be very adventure hungry, right? And life is this amazing experience, and it's go, 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 which is great. It's one of the reasons we love you. So I think you might kind of be out of your element a little bit this month with this Knight of Pentacles. Slower moving, a little more cautious, maybe a little bit more aware of some of the larger institutions in your life, relationships, marriage specifically. I feel as though your partner here, being presented as the Queen of Wands, let's see here. I'm not really getting like a really serious reading, you know? Like, I feel as though there's hesitancy here. Like maybe there's a desire within you for freedom and space, like Aquarius, like you often have. But I feel like there's something about your partner, something about this person that you're interested in, that you're dating, that just kind of is keeping you from wandering. And in a commitment sense, it's a good thing. In a spirit sense, I kind of feel like you're maybe not entirely being totally true to yourself, or maybe you're breaking some types of patterns, which is a good thing sometimes. There seems to be a lot of curiosity about this person, a lot of interest. But you are yet approaching with caution. You are taking your time. And I think you are experiencing, well, not experiencing. I feel like you're kind of testing the waters a little bit with fun. Okay, like how capable is this person just having fun? Because I think you see them as being a little bit more put together than you. Maybe you see them as being a little bit more, or maybe they actually are in some ways a little more successful than you. Maybe there's a little bit of a difference in social standing or something. Like I feel like there's a very prominent difference with the two of you, but yet you intrigue each other. You instill curiosity in them, and they instill curiosity in you. And it's kind of like this cyclical manner. And I think for this person, you are having a hard time in Aquarians, and I know I'm generalizing. This is not all of you, okay? But in general, Aquarians are known for disappearing and for getting freaked out when things get a little too serious, for getting freaked out when things get a little bit too committed, okay? Aquarians, Sagittarians, the same thing. Libras can be kind of lumped in there sometimes as well. But this is someone that you're not doing that with. This is someone that you are, like I say, testing the waters with fun. Like, how well does this person respond to just lightheartedness? You know, how serious are they about being serious? If this is your partner, right, and this is someone that you're married to, this is like you throwing a lot of fun into the mix, just trying to like really lighten things up and trying to get things to be a little less daunting, you know? It's interesting, this very slow moving, moderate energy that you have going on here. I feel that a lot of you, it might be a fire sign, okay? Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. It might be someone that you are just like enamored with and just so curious about. And you're testing them to see if they can really operate at your speed. And that this might be someone, some of you, and I'm not seeing necessarily cards of like love and commitment and all of these, but I am seeing it headed in that direction. That this person represents the type of person that you would want to have this type of relationship, or, you know, a committed relationship with. This is the type of person that would get you, quote unquote, get you to settle down, I guess. It's a very significant influence this person has. A little bit of a parental type of energy, right? Like this person makes you want to grow up, wants to make you feel more mature. And like I say, you're kind of throwing some fun into the mix. Maybe you're inviting them out to social, again, to see if they can operate at your level. It's a little bit of a test, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And for some of you, like especially if you're married, this is you just trying to like get it shaken up. Let's get the novelty in there. Let's do something a little bit different. And you care for them, you love them, you're not going anywhere, but you are seeking something more exciting, you know? And you're kind of weighing the commitment you and the independent you, and you're trying to find an even ground to where they can both coexist, because I think this is someone that you really want to be in a relationship with, or that you see potential with. And the Hierophant is here, the institution of marriage. And I think maybe this person too is kind of has a similar outlook in terms of marriage and commitments, where they too might be a little bit on the anti-committal side. Two very independent types of energies, two very independent people, you and them. Somehow that independence somehow brings you closer together. Interesting. Again, not a very serious reading, not like huge love and butterflies. I see you kind of hanging out here for a while. We've got the Hanged Man, and I kind of even seeing you maybe having a new perspective on relationships in general, on because this person might introduce a new type of perspective about, about love, about relationships. I almost am getting a sense that you might feel, I don't know why, I never get this meaning with this card, but like you might feel a little bit foolish almost with this person. There's something about the majesty of this person's vibe that makes you feel maybe a little unworthy, makes you feel a little bit less than, not in a controlling, condescending way. It's just that sometimes people come into our life that make us step up our game. And I think that's what this person is doing. they're forcing us to step up our game and to reconsider our approach to life, okay? And I think it's very, very healthy for you growing up, okay? And I know some of you are older. If you're 65, there can always be a level of maturity more than what you are. And you're a very playful energy. You're a very playful sign. You enjoy games of life. You enjoy experiences, and you're always kind of hoping that you're not missing out on stuff. But this is kind of someone that's going to make you not care so much. And again, the story is the same if you are in a marriage as well. It might be a shift in your relationship, right? Like if you are in a long-standing relationship, maybe you've gone through something challenging, you've gone through something difficult, and you have decided that you do not want to leave this person, that this person is someone that you care about very, very deeply. And while you believe there should be fun and you got to lighten it up and not take it all so seriously, there's still a curiosity about them and getting to know them and continuing to grow your relationship with them. You are continually trying to be better, to feel as though you deserve them almost, because it seems to me like this is a really good person. And I see an interest in you, but again, it's a very independent person. And it's rare for independent people to meet each other, I think. I don't know why that is. Independent people tend to attract dependent people. And because it just kind of fits, you know? But this is someone that understands that if you love them, set them free. And we had one pop out here, and we had strength pop out. Strength, perseverance, willpower, continuing to move forward. Again, if you have been through something challenging, I'm not getting any negative vibes here at all. I'm not getting any bad stuff. I'm not getting any heartbreak or sadness or nothing. It's just all like smooth sailing, super easy, very light, okay? But if you have gone through something challenging in the near past, this is a really nice break, okay? It's a nice break for you, and I think you're going to just feel like things are just kind of progressing slowly but surely, and that whatever issues you do have, that you are fully and entirely capable of taming those beasts, okay? Of taming those issues, of coming to conclusions and coming to compromise and coming to, whatever. Coming to a point of agreement. Very smooth, very, very smooth. Okay, let's go ahead and move into your general reading, Aquarius. The Ace of Swords. I love that. The Magician. The Nine of Cups. The Empress. Interesting, okay. I'm almost feeling like we're getting the exact same reading. But I will try to apply it in other ways, okay? No reversals here. I did prep this deck with reversals. Yeah, definitely did. So, all upright cards. Ace of Swords in the center. You may have either come to some type of realization or understanding or agreement, Or maybe even your ego has taken a little bit of a prick, okay, a little bit of a piercing, right? I say prick like the way you, like a rose pricks your finger. Not like he's a prick, but you know what I mean. It pricks your finger. And it kind of wakes you up. And there has been some form of realization and understanding about something. And you have decided, I feel, that you have, sorry about that, that's my email, decided to tap into this inner magician. Now, I see the magician as being, in this case, a sense of empowerment, a sense of, yes, I can control this. I have a good outcome. I am not, I have a good outcome. I can control this. I can create a good outcome. I can, do what I need to do to make whatever I need to make happen. Okay. And the Nine of Cups is that pride associated with that pride. And again, a little bit of that ego as well. Ego can be good. It can also be bad. Sometimes you need to take an ego hit to build yourself back up, to have a better, more well-deserved ego, I guess. Okay. I kind of feel like this is just a mirror in terms of your love reading, though. I was really hoping, sometimes it goes that way, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's really about work or whatever, but I feel that this is the same person as the Queen of Wands, okay? It doesn't have to be, it could be a female figure in your life, most likely female. It doesn't have to be though, but most likely female. Someone who is motherly in a way, who is strong and who is capable of creation and producing things, okay, a manager, something like that. I feel as though this institution, though, institutions can be our work as well, or organizations that we belong to. I feel like there is a downfall with that there is some form of like suction. I almost want to say suction, where it kind of just keeps pulling you back in. And despite the realizations that you have and the desire that you have to sort of crawl out of it, I kind of feel like you're sabotaging yourself in some way. And it just keeps pulling you back in, pulling you back in, pulling you back in. And while you know that it is not healthy, while you know that it is not the key or the way to happiness. Now, what I mean by that is if you are a workaholic, okay, you work, or you're so focused on something that you believe in, or so focused on something that you kind of maybe alienate people around you, okay? I feel that there's a realization in regards to that situation or that scenario, which is causing you to be like, no, I really want to stay with this person. I care about this person, and I want there to be a future of some kind, okay? I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth. I don't know why I'm getting a little bit confused. I think because when it started coming out and I pulled this devil on top here, I immediately associated it with the relationship, but it doesn't have to be. I feel, though, that there is some desire to break a pattern, to break a habit. I'm not getting the Five of Swords, which I normally associate with habits, but I'm kind of feeling like this Seven of Swords is a habit as well. Okay, this is self-sabotage, where you are on the verge of something great, and yet you put a kibosh on it with your fears and your doubts, and you question to death Therefore, you don't make progress and it keeps sinking you back in. Leaving a job can be very challenging sometimes. Stopping working so that you can tend to personal matters can be very, very challenging at times, because whatever this is, it sucks you back in so deep, and there are so many excuses and so many reasons why you have to be here, so many reasons why this has to be a certain way. But it's all in your head. It's all just rationalizations and excuses. I don't want to see you alienating people. I think that your Ace of Swords, your realization moment, is not, or has a lot to do with finding happiness not through this, but through this person. And here is like the ending of that. And figuring out and realizing what this really truly is and what this really truly means for you. It is the key to your happiness. Getting out of this dark hole, getting out of this devil situation is the key to your happiness. It is what will enable you to find joy. This person, what this person represents, it is in your power and in your own happiness, best interest. We have 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups, which means you are happy, and you're so happy that you are able to expand your circle of happiness to incorporate others, this person in particular. But then we have this 4 of Cups. I'm going to actually just go ahead and draw the last card. I feel like the 4 of Cups is going alongside the 7 of Swords. That when people, this person, make some type of an offering for you, and you love them and you care for them, and I think that you feel that it's worth working, but it's worth working at, but that you really do have to give something up in order to make that relationship work in some way, will require you to say no to other offers. And the Sun. Lovely. The Sun. These are both kind of cards of Leo, I think. Joy and happiness and ultimate success. Very, very, very positive outcome for you. The Sun can outshine the devil any day of the week. Okay, she wins. The Sun wins. The Death card, the darkness, the change, everything. Oh, it's all for the better. This change that you're undergoing, this little mini breakthrough that you're going through, is all for the better. It's all going to be okay. You might feel disheveled, and you might feel this draw to continue to push people away, to continue to prevent people from coming into your heart. But this person, like I said, is very independent. They don't need you. They want you. Right? And I can see why you don't want to leave them. I can see why you can't leave them behind. You care for them. You care about their success. You care about their own health and wellness. And I think in some way you have taken responsibility. That's you stepping up. You have taken responsibility for something and someone else. Again, a very mature thing to do. I think in some ways you are growing up, and that's for a lack of a better phrase. I'm not calling you all immature, but you are growing up a little bit, and you are stepping up, and it's very, very appreciated by this person specifically and by the people around you. And I think you have a really beautiful upcoming time, right? Upcoming time, month, couple months. Super, super mild reading. I don't even know. I mean, awesome. Good for you. I think you're going to have a great month. And I'm excited to see how things really progress for you. So I don't really have anything more to say, so I'm going to leave you with that. So happy birthday as well. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Bye.